we are entering into a covenant. And that is where the God we enter into a covenant with, we know is a faithful God. Is a covenant-keeping God. And is a God that follows the covenant. Even Virgin Mary prayed in Luke 1:55. Remember the promise you made, the covenant you made with our father Abraham and to his sons and daughters forever and ever. What is more than that? And that is the encouragement. Today, Jesus looked at the apostles and said, who do people say I am? Whatever they answered is not enough. And he brought it down. And that is the essence of the covenant. That God is bringing down his love. He's bringing down his relationship. He's bringing down his trust where you are. Jesus brought it down. It's not enough to say, who do people say I am? But what can you say about me? Who do you say I am? And that is where somebody knows that God is particular, is singling you out, and you have to answer. Thank God that Peter answered and said, you are the Christ. But unfortunately, the Peter that said, I know who you are, the Son of the living God, started goofing again, started saying things that are not proper. It happens also in our life, maybe because of the things, the impending danger, the looming problems that we have. At times also, it's like we started confessing evil upon us. Thank God for the courage Jesus had and told Peter to his face and hearing that get behind me, Satan. In the same way, we are praying today. We know God. We belong to God. We have God. For Peter to say, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. What are we saying on the fourth day? It is you, God, I know. I wouldn't know. I hope that somebody has stopped hearing anything about shrine. If you are one of those who, if anything happens in your family, you may not go to make inquiry, but you allow people and you want to hear. You are still connected to shrine. On this first day, if you are not taking this altar serious, please leave the altar. Seriously, we cannot be here and we are still believing in all things. I know what I am saying. Peter used his mouth to say, I know who you are. You remember that Jesus told him, it's not flesh and blood. There is a spirit making it possible. And then the same Peter came at a point to start saying things that Jesus made him to know. Get behind me. The same way, please, on this day one, let's know it. If you are still joining us in 9 midnight and you always waiting to hear what family members are saying, no, there is a place. Soothsayer is fortune teller. If you don't believe in this God, please stop. Have your peace. Sleep 24 hours. Wake up and go back to shrine you belong. If you say that your leg has never been in shrine, but your ear is in the shrine. Imagine I call my elder sister or my younger sister. Imagine I call my uncle or my cousin. What am I up to? It means that you are, even if your leg is not there, your ear is there. And that is the thing. I believe that as we have come on this day one, we are declaring that we have God. And the God we have will never disappoint us. Amen. I say it again. In case your faith is shaky, you don't believe in this altar, please pack your loads and leave. Pack your luggages and leave. Pack your properties and leave. You will still be fine. And you will be fine wherever you are going. If you believe in that thing. But because it's somehow and it's heartbreaking. The same Peter that is saying, but I know you, Christ. You are not just ordinary. You are God. You are the Son of the living God. Started also trembling. Why will you suffer? You can imagine that. And thank God with what Jesus told him. And the same thing happens. On this day one, our prayer point is that, God, I have you. And then Satan, get behind me. You address God and you address Satan. Two things. That's the covenant. Covenant is entering into a pact, an agreement. God, I have you. And once you have God, automatically you are disengaging from Satan and evil. God, I have you. Satan and evil get behind me.